Hey guys, this is Brandon's Baseball Blogs. I'm here at the clubhouse with my best friend Randy. He came over, he's making coffee, and also we're going to be doing this quick sports interview to talk about sports and about what we're also going to be doing today. And we're going to be doing bowling today. We're heading bowling. We're going to walk 47 minutes to the bowling alley. I love walking because it's like an exercise for all of us.
I do it every single day when I go to work and go back to work.
Yep.
While I'm getting an actual workout when I'm at work.
Yeah.
Pulling 300-pound carts by myself and also walking everywhere. So it's not a bad
It's
thing.
not at all.
It's actually a good commitment. It keeps you healthy, keeps you active. Exercise.
So what do you have to say about last night's game? The Yankees won 8-2. Judge, after the young superstar Will Warren wanted to get through 5 innings, he got through to the 6th inning, but got taken out. But he only allowed 2 runs on 2 solo home runs, and 1 in the first and 1 in the 6th. But then Judge hit a 2-run home run in the first inning. Then when Judge came out to bat again, they hit him and right around the wrist area, and he's like, "That's where I broke my wrist." What do you have to say about that?
I just don't like. I don't like the fact when people are hitting other players in the wrist with the ball where they broke their wrist.
And he said that's how he broke his wrist last time.
I broke my wrist when I was age 5, so I know that feeling, breaking your wrist too. So it's like it's not fun. Like you're debilitating your wrist and everything while you're doing things, and also wearing a cast and everything. It's not fun. It's not fun at all.
And what's your honest opinion about like how Judge said that's how I broke mine, but he's like, I know he didn't mean to do it on purpose, and he forgave him.
Well, because he's being a good sportsmanship and it wasn't on purpose, so I respect Judge for doing that and not saying it's intentional, because a lot of players do it intentional because of the coachings. The coaches want them to walk the players and everything. So obviously, I respect Judge as a kind human being and not actually just getting angry over nothing, because players will get heated at the moment for out of rage because they have rage for the game, but also they just want to win.
They care about the game.
They care about the game. They also want their team to win too. So it's obviously, but Judge cares about winning and also for player safety.
Yeah, and what do you have to say that this is your 5th time here at the clubhouse and 5th time here at the complex?
Shakalaka, it feels
fun.
fun.
And do you honestly think you could move here if you wanted to?
I mean, if I have the money, yes.
And you'll work hard for it.
I mean, I might work at the warehouse that does the deliveries at my job, and it pays a lot more.
And it's actually up here.
It's 30 minutes away from the train station.
And 30 minutes from me.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be that big of a problem being here. So
yeah. And now you were saying about how you love the place, but also how you love how now it's about almost the 250-second sports interview, but we're going to do the actual ones later too.
Yeah, we're going to do the actual ones later. It's going to be really cool. My fifth time here. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time. We're going to do some content. We're going to probably go to Walmart later, probably get a football so we can just play some football for a little bit.
Yeah, and so I can throw it like Tom Brady.
I mean, I got a pretty rocket of an arm. So
Me too.
You're going to see how far I can throw. You think my TikToks where I was throwing that at a high school game, imagine me doing it for real.
Yeah. And what do you think about this? The Red Sox right now are 1-5 this year. To start off the year, they're in last place right now.
Well, it's just the start of the year, so, I mean, they probably catch up.
It's still early.
If not, it is what it is. I mean, this is Red Sox for you.
And also, like this, they have a lot of the Team Venezuela players on their team that won the World Baseball Classic.
Yeah.
And they have a lot of really young superstars, and they have World Series champion from 2016 Chicago Cubs, Wilson Contreras, on their team.
Wow.
What's your thought about the Red Sox this year, though?
That player on the team, that's impressive.
And he moved from being catcher because he didn't want to get injured all the time to now being a first baseman.
I mean, that's smart because the catcher who was the catcher from that World Series retired.
David Ross.
Yeah, which that was his last World Series he won until he retired.
And what's your thought about like how the Red Sox are 1-5 this year? The Astros offense has been on fire to start off the year. And then they hit a little cold streak, but then they hit a warm streak, and then they go back to cold. But their offense has been really good with Altuve. Altuve with over 2 home runs game. Yordan Alvarez has a 1,990 OPS plus in his career against the Boston Red Sox. And
That's impressive.
also, he's like the young David Ortiz.
That's impressive. The young Ortiz, we need that again.
But also, they're saying he's the younger one that has no steroid use. Again, people are still thinking David Ortiz took it.
I mean, that's what they believe, but they can look at he just got old and he just gained weight.
And what do you have to think about how they're comparing Yordan to David Ortiz, saying he's the younger David Ortiz? And the Dodgers traded him to the Astros thinking that he wouldn't become a star with them, and now he's a superstar.
They did that with David Ortiz with the Minnesota Twins, and he went to the Red Sox, so they thought the same thing. So that's why they say the younger David Ortiz.
And what do you have to say about how the Dodgers didn't think Yordan would become a star with them?
I mean, that's their honest opinion. It doesn't mean your honest opinion will make those mistakes like the Red Sox did with Babe Ruth. And then it's the Dodgers making that mistakes with him. So now it's the same thing that goes on. The Minnesota Twins made the mistake with David Ortiz, and he became a star and retired as a Red Sox.
Yeah. And what's your thought about how the Astros offense has been like this? Altuve, 2 home runs. Yordan, a 2 home run game. And then another home run the next day. Then Christian Walker, big 2-run double. They scored 11 unanswered runs in the 6th inning. And then they went cold, and then they went back to warm and cold, and they swept Boston at home in Houston.
I mean, that's baseball.
In 3 games.
That's baseball.
8-1, 9-1,
They did that
and then 8-4.
They did it in the playoffs. Remember that? And then the Houston Astros went to the World Series.
And then that was the year that they cheated, but still, I forgave them. But then they won it fair and square 2 years later.
Yeah.
And what's your thought about like that? That the Astros were at home, and this also Imaga, I almost said James, but the Japanese pitcher that signed with Houston got his first MLB strikeout in MLB, and it was Mike Trout that he struck out for his first MLB strikeout.
Well, he actually struck out a veteran, so congratulations, Naga.
And also, guys, we will be back later. We're going to head over to the bowling alley very soon. And thank you guys for joining, and Randy will be back later.